Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahweh Shai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahweh Shai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahweh Shai. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, who out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. The Lord will, this is edifying to the elect. Just going in today, man, just a lot of times, well, some may not think that it take all that. Like it takes, you know, everything that we doing to be saved. You know, so that's what that's what I'm going into, just because it don't take all that, you know, but it does though. John 14, and it's not because we saying it takes all that, it's because the scriptures say it takes all that. That's what matters. John 14, verse 15, if ye love me, keep my commandments. But that's plain and simple. And that's Yahweh Shai speaking. He said, you love me, keep my commandments. People always saying how they love who people who ignorantly call Jesus, which his real name is Yahweh Shai. I love him, you know, but they not even trying to keep the commandments. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. That's like simple. That's just plain and simple. Somebody say, hey man, I really love you, you know, but they don't do nothing you ask them to do. They don't love you. That's not love, man. Love is keeping his commandments. And now I'm going to go to that other one that a lot of these so-called Christians, they like to go to. They favorite go-to. But I don't think they ever consider it, though. John 3:16, it said, for God, the power, so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. And that's the point I want to bring out. He loved the world, and not talking about everybody. That's this world is talking about, if you look it up, it's cosmos. You know, it's just talking about the world, talking about the Israel, that world, like this small world, like how people got it broken up, Sea World, you know, the world of fine arts, you know, that's just that group. But anyway, it said for the power, people say God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. So you can't tell me you love somebody and you're not willing to give something. You got to be willing to give. You got to be willing to go that extra mile. You got to be willing to do something that's outside of yourself. And the Most High, he loved us so much that he gave his son. He gave his only son, Yahweh Shai. So again, people, we can't say we love them, but we not doing nothing. We're not keeping the commandments. We're not doing anything. If you're not doing something, love is an action, man. John, again, 21, verse 17. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh Shai said unto him, feed my sheep. So again, man, it's just going back to an action. You saying, Yahweh Shai checked him. Say, hey, man, you saying you love me? You love me, right? Yeah, I love you. You know, people say, I love you. Yahweh Shai said, hey, man, feed my sheep. So with us having to do something, man, us with us, that's in Great Millstone, when the apostle put out, hey, man, put up 3 videos a week. And if you can, shoot, have that spirit where you could put up 3 videos a day. Because what it say right here, he said, hey, if you love me, if you feed my sheep, man, feed them. You ain't gonna let the sheep starve, are you? You need the sheep, man. You got an animal that you love, that you care for. If you got a dog, a bird, a fish, whatever it may be, if you care for that animal, you know they depending on you. They can't feed their own damn self. So what you do? You feed them, you care for them. Yahweh Shai knew that. So that's what he telling his prophets, hey man, feed my sheep. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be feeding the sheep. Next one, Mark. Mark 16, verse 15. And he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Again, man, he said, hey, go and do what? Preach this gospel. Go put this truth out there. How are we putting the gospel out there besides going out on the highways and byways? Most High bless us with this unicorn, this internet. So what? We could you could be right in your car, turn on your phone, your smartphone, and boom, put up a lesson. The Most High made it like how the apostles, they always talk about how the times when they had to, how difficult it used to be, man. It used to be difficult back in the day, man, to put up a video. But now, man, we got this easy access. But hey, man, this is Lord will, man, this stuff gets shut down here soon. Because people got it so easy that they taking it for granted. The Most High gonna bring a famine of this word, man. People gonna be wishing that they had this truth. And the brothers that are pushing it out there, we're gonna be wishing that we could put it out there. But we're gonna know, hey man, this time is up, you know. Hey, you know, the blood not on my hands, you know, because we did the best we could. That's what I'm endeavoring to do. That's what I believe the brothers all across the world, that's what we're endeavoring to do, man, because we don't want to be found guilty. Like, hey, man, I did my best, you know, like really, you know, within your spirit that you did your best. You did all that you could. And you know if you're doing it. That's what matters. You know if you're doing your best. If you're not, the Most High, he gonna deal with you. He gonna deal with us, you know. Hebrews 10 and Hebrews 10 and 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and the good works. Is this not a good work? Excuse me. This is a good work. This is the best work to ever do in the world. To preach the Most High's gospel, man. What other work is better than this? I was watching the Apostle Ramlad where he was putting up on, basically he was just going in on, this is the best work in the world. And I concur, man. I agree. There's no other work that's on the planet Earth that I would rather be doing. This not even considered, like, you can't really consider this a work because it's something that you love to do. It's a passion, you know, but it's got to be within you to the spirit's got to be on you for you to even have that desire to want to do it. And that's how you know it is the spirit. It's not of us. This ain't us. Because if it was up to us, a lot of times we'd be doing some other grimy shit in this world, you know, trying to make it in this world. Psalm 69. I'm just jumping around. Psalm 69, verse 22. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Because the apostle putting out, 3 videos a week. If you can, 3 videos a day. Or have the heart to want to do 3 videos a day. The Most High, you know, he'll increase you if you had that desire. But that, for some, has become a snare, you know, that make cats fall out the truth. When really that was an admonishment, man. Like, hey, man, just be more in the spirit. What is like, what's wrong with that, man? Why wouldn't you want to be in the spirit the majority of the time, if not all? Just always, because I was listening to Apostle Ramla where he was talking about balance, you know. And I'm always hearing that, not just from the apostle, but, you know, from the elders, you know, on down. Have a balance in this truth. But yeah, man, shoot. So it's become a snare to cats that's came into this truth. These 3 videos, 3 videos a week, 30 minutes of my time. What? Come on, man. The Most High, he requires, he gave his life, man. He gave his life. We got to really consider that the Most High, who we call Yahweh Shai, our big brother, you know, he took one for the team. And you mean you can't do something to, hey man, I want revenge, man. Revenge, man. You don't want payback? Most High, he gonna come back with a vengeance, man. And I want to hear, well done, our good and faithful servant. I don't want to hear him to say, depart from me. I say that often, man, but that's real, man. I don't want to hear him say, hey, depart from me. I never knew you. Get up out of here. You worker of iniquity. You ain't about shit. People talk, you talk a good talk, but are you about, you gotta walk this thing, man. What they say, don't talk about it, be about it. Don't talk that shit. Let's just get down. John 15, verse 13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend. Hey, man, he laid down his life for us. So again, man, that go back to saying, hey, we about this life. You about, like they say now, they say you about that life. You about that life, man. It's no greater love to lay down your life for your friend. Hey, man, we have laid down our life for the Most High, you know. We laying down our life for this truth. So that means you taking time out to study, to pray, whatever it takes to get yourself in line where you in tune, then that's what it takes. So you laying down your life, man. It said that in the scripture, say our life is no longer our own. Once we come to this truth, hey, that's why I say count the cost. You got to count the cost. Even though you come into it, you begin to, you know, it's starting to open up more and more to you. The more and more you get into it, the more and more the Most High start revealing things to you, you know, through the Spirit. So, you know, this ain't no joke, man. This is this one cat. I don't know why this in the Spirit. We was at camp. This one cat just came up talking to the brothers and talking to us, saying, we came into this because he got his feelings hurt because we was going off on, you know, we were just talking like men. Brothers was talking like men to people, you know, condemning them, shaking the finger at them. And this cat, he's still on that Jesus shit. So he thinking it's all love. So he get his feelings hurt. And he talking about the only reason we came into this truth, or came in, he didn't say it like that, but basically he's saying we came into this because we couldn't be a part of a gang. So we came into this so that we could get at people. Man, what the hell? That's his evil, you know, evil eye, you know. That's how he's seeing it, you know. The Most High got something for that cat too anyway. But let me get this last one and I'm gonna close it out. Ephesians chapter 2. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. Excuse me. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and not that of yourselves. It is the gift of the power. It's a gift, man. So this, again, man, the balance, man, we can't get all puffed up and thinking like, oh, you know, we putting down 3 videos a day, 4 videos, 5, whatever, 10 videos a day. You know, that, man, no. It's through faith. It says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and not that of yourselves. It is the gift of the power. Verse 9, for not of works, lest any man should boast. See, it's not that what we doing, it's by faith. But our actions, faith is what? Faith is the evidence of things hoped for, the evidence of, I'm paraphrasing, of things not seen. It's like basically it's what you got to have some works to show that. You can't just say, hey, I got faith, but you're not doing nothing. But the Most High too, he let you know like, hey, it's not just by your works. Because we'll get boasted up. You know, we'd be keeping points like, Shoot, I did like 3-4 videos. If he was like, hey, if you had the Most High put it in the scriptures, all you had to do is 5 videos a day, 6 days a week. That's 10 minutes long. Cats will be doing that. So they, you know, trying to do it by their works. But the Most High, he, you know, he did it. He's got so much wisdom that he just let him know, like, hey, it's not by just your works, man. It's by faith. It's by faith. It all go back to faith. It all go back to faith. So it's not of our works that we, you know what I mean? It said, not of works, lest any man should boast. Because you know we would. You know we would. You know we would be boasting. Like, yeah, I did mine. Shoot. I did mine. I did my stuff. Be wanting to boast. Trying to do the most. It said, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and not that of yourselves. It is the gift of the power. So we got to say Tawada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua for that. That it's not of ourselves. It's a gift that's been given to us. And Tawada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakah Quadash, that he opened up our eyes to this truth. Because we could still be blinded. You know, we could still be out here just being a regular 2/3 out here. Or he could have made us one of the other nations. You know, so, man, we just got to really, really be grateful and thankful that he has opened up our eyes so that we can be able to see and hear. Not as well as just see, but we could hear and have some understanding of what's in these scriptures that from the apostles on down that are bringing out that we are able to hear. And we got to remember that too, you know. It say that scripture, it says, too much is given, much is required. This is much that's been given to us. This is not just a fly-by-night thing that just is nothing to take lightly. This is the Heavenly Father really opening itself up and being revealed the mysteries of these scriptures to us so that we can have understanding. And so, you know, it's been given to us. So how much more? It say freely give, freely given, you know, freely give, you know. Basically, it's been given to us. So how much more are we supposed to give it back? Now, that's love, man. That's showing love. Not trying to hog it all to yourself. Like the dude that, you know, I'm going to paraphrase, but basically the cat that got he got some what they call it? Basically got some gifts, but he went and hid it, you know. He didn't do nothing, they didn't do nothing with it. They just took what they got, went and hid I forget their talents, you know, and just hid it. Or just say, hey, I got it. You don't even go double it up, triple it up, quadruple it up. You know, get it. Get that real money, man. That spiritual, you know, that spiritual bank account. Make them deposits. And like on the screen, it said, go the extra mile. It's never crowded, man. The most I know, that's why the numbers is so slim. 144,000 out of the planet Earth. Even though everybody's not Israelites, but I mean, damn, out of 7.5 billion people that's on the planet Earth. And a whole lot of them is Israelites. I don't have the exact numbers, but I know it's a whole lot. They're in the billions. And the Most High only chose 144,000 and plus the 1/3. That's a very small number. So we know that it ain't gonna be a gang of people. This ain't for everybody. This ain't for everybody, you know, contrary to popular beliefs, as they say. This truth is only for the elect. And you just got to thank the Wada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua again for giving us this word and this truth. And want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, who out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and truth. And Lord will, this was edifying to the elect. Shalom.